Welcome to this YouTube channel. Now that we have looked at how we've covered the ribbon and its tab, let's move on to customizing the quick access toolbar. Now the quick access toolbar is a small customizable toolbar that is usually located above the ribbon. It could also be below, but in most cases it's above the ribbon. And what does it do? It allows you to add commands that you use frequently so you can access them quickly without having to navigate through the tabs. By default, the quick access toolbar includes commands like save, undo, and redo. However, you can customize these to include any command you find useful. And let's see how to do that. I'll head over to the ellipses here. If you click that, you can see some command here. So if I want to, for instance, include the print, I'll just have to toggle that on. And as you can see, we now have the print button here. And I can toggle that off again, and I can't find the print button here. And that's how you can simply include any command you want to, that you want to have access to very easily. However, there are times when you don't see these commands here, listed here. So in that case, what do we do? So let's see how we can do that. If you can't find the command that you regularly use here and you would want to have there on the quick access toolbar, just head over to more commands. Click on that more commands and you should see a pop-up window here. And what this shows you are more commands that you can add to it. And so if you look at this left, you can see that there are two different kinds of lists. There's one list on the left which shows the available commands. There's also another list on the right that shows the commands that are currently in the quick access toolbar. Now you can add commands from the left list to the right list. And you can also remove commands from the right list, and that leaves off, of course, to this place, to the left list. So let's say we want to add centering of text. Maybe we center our text regularly and we want to add that command to the toolbar. How do we go about that? Now I'll search here for center text. And as you can see, we have it here. I'll click that center text and I will click this button here, which is this right arrow. Once I click that button, it moves it here to the right list. Once I see it here, I have seen it here, I can then click on save. Now, if I hit the button save, if you keep an eye here, you would see that center text command right here. So I'm going to save now, and as you can see, we have it here. So now let's say, of course, if I want to remove it again, I would head over to more commands because it's not among the listed ones. I will click on this center text, I'll remove it here, I would save. Now, if I don't save it, it's not going to take effect here. Like if I save it, it's out of this, it's no more here. Now, one more thing I want to show you here, or perhaps two more things, is that you can choose commands from, if you look at this option, it tells you popular commands. Now you can click on this drop down to show you other commands. Like this is draw tab. If you know where that tab is, maybe what you want to show there on the quick access toolbar is in the mailings tab, or it's in the references tab. You can click the references and say maybe you want to easily insert, citations. You can click on that, insert citation, and click the right arrow here. Once you do that, you save, and you can see it here. So the last thing I want to show you is, let's say we want to rearrange the quick access toolbar, and say I want to move the home to the right hand side here, and I want to have this insert citation where the home is. How can we do that? I'll click on that 3 dots again, the ellipses. I'll head over to more commands. I'll click on this insert citation. I will move it up. I'll drag it up here before home. Now I'll click on home and I'll drag it all the way down to the last one. And if you notice here, we have home as the first, but now once I hit the save button, we'll have this insert citation as the first and the home will be the last. So once I hit the save button, as you can see, this is what we have here. And so this here is what you can do. This is how to customize your quick access toolbar. Now, customizing the quick access toolbar is a simple but a very powerful way to streamline your workflow, just to make your workflow very much easy for you, especially that making it more efficient, because now it's easy for you to just click here rather than look for where the tab is. Just click here to insert citation, to undo. But even more importantly, I would say learn some of the shortcuts. They are very helpful. Control S to save, Control O to open, Control P to print, Control V to paste, Control C to copy, Control B to bold in your text, Control J, Control I, Control U, underline, things like that. You should know your commands, especially those ones that you would use more often than not. So thank you for listening to this video. It's meant to be a short one, but then we'll continue to look at how to set up our document properties. So things like setting the author name and some, the title, the subject. I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.